All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dole Whip Nights. We're here at Epcot. It's been a while since we've filmed anything, actually. Been a little bit of a lapse, probably, on the channel. But now, we're banking some episodes here. Gonna have a couple of adventures today. And today we're gonna figure out how far a $40 gift card goes at one of the parks, in this case, Epcot. So we've got $40 put on a gift card. We're gonna see what that'll get us, and I actually don't know, but it should be all right. We are going to be using this little guy here around my wrist, which is from, I don't know, a couple festivals ago, but thought this would be a good video, so kind of prepped it. It is very, very hot today. There are not a ton of people at the park. From the looks of things, we parked all the way up in Crush in the 200s, which is right about where the premier parking or preferred parking starts. So, pretty good. Not too bad. So we're going to check this out. Not a lot of traffic coming in. Seeing pretty empty trams for the most part. And yeah. So might shoot 2 videos today. We're going to see how it goes. But the first one begins now. All right, so we have a few booths that are over to the left, of course, as you start to circle around. We also have the Grab and Goof stand over to our right. That one hasn't really been there for too long, I don't think, but I believe that was festival favorites previously. Let's check out the menu over there and then see if something falls within our budget of $40. All right, they absolutely do have, looks like chicken goof ups for $5.99. Goof Troop Max Snack, $5.49. We have Goofy's Gone Fishing, then a seasonal beer there. I don't know what the Goofy sauce is, but $5.99, can't pass it up for a snack. All right, that was $6.38, which brings us down to, I guess we had a little bit more than 40, but that brings us down to $34.10, I believe, was what was left on the card. We have some little chicken nuggets here. This is lightly breaded. There's a lot of breading on these. And then some cheese curds as well, which I'm probably going to avoid. This is the Goofy sauce. I don't know. Okay. Kind of a mustardy, like a light honey mustard situation. I'll just do one little bit of the cheese curd just so we know.
In just 10 minutes, the commuter pork.
So, review so far. It's a $6 item. We'll say that was $6, and then that'll just keep us even. That was tremendous. The nuggets are great. The cheese curds I would not have. They're not fantastic. But the nuggets, really, really good. I can tell, it seems like they're just those ones that you can get at Costco, like in the bag. I feel like they're just baked in an oven. Not like fried or anything, but frozen, baked in an oven. Really, really good. The sauce was a little kind of like a honey mustard type. I don't know, almost like a peanut butter I was getting on that too. Couldn't really tell, but I'm sure that someone will know exactly what it is. Really good start. I mean, if you ate that whole thing, which I did not, but if you ate the whole thing, I think you'd be really good to go for like the start of your journey in the theme parks. So yeah, even maybe, you know, if you got small eaters or, you know, you're on GLP-1 or something, I think 2 people could split that, have a nice little snack for lunch, and then get your day started. So yeah, grab and goof, definitely a good bang for your buck on what you can get there. Next stop, we're gonna head on over to Mexico and then see what we can find to drink that fits within our budget. This is gonna be the thing that breaks us, I think, but we're gonna give it a shot. $34 left. Let's see what a standard marg is gonna run. I should also mention that this budget would stretch a lot further if there was a food festival going. I think you get a lot more here for that budget, but no festivals right now. We're right in between Flower and Garden and Food and Wine, so we'll do what we can. All right, here we are with our second item, which is the El Jefe, which is $18. I kind of screwed up, but this is cheaper than the standard one. So On the Rocks is actually like $19. For $18, you get a pretty substantial frozen, which will become On the Rocks, or close enough to it by the time that all is said and done. Total there was $19.17, remaining balance $14, which yes, I may have messed up, but we've eaten. We've gotten a rather large size frozen margarita. So next, we could actually check out, if we wanted, maybe some sort of souvenir. I don't know. But yeah, so far stretching the buck pretty well here. Yeah, definitely for one person, you've got an alcoholic beverage and you've had food. So let's see if we can figure out some sort of a souvenir that fits within our budget. Also, I will say, I never get this one, but it does taste kind of strong. Like, you can taste the tequila in it, and it's pretty darn good, and you get it a lot quicker than if you order the On the Rocks and you have to wait for them to make it and you're in a line full of people. They just hand you this one straight away. So I would get this next time, I think, without a doubt. All right, unfortunately, the Italian pavilion is a bust, as well as the German. The only thing that I found that fit within the budget was a $6.99 German flag, which I'm not sure if I want. So, but yeah, it was within the budget. So technically, if you were like a huge fan of Germany, you could have that item as your souvenir. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to pop into the art store over here in America, and we're going to see if there's anything that might qualify as a souvenir that is within the budget. My guess is no, but it's something we're going to do. Also, if you are one of the 7 people that watch these, I will have, if you find me in a park, I will have magnets on me to give away. Some new magnets made that are very cool for your fridge. It has a very AI'd version of me on the magnet, along with some cool Disney themed artwork around it. So yeah, find me in the park, you will get a magnet, which is great.
Over there.
Also, can we talk about the number of families that walk all in a row, side by side, that are like 8 to 10 people deep? What's up with that? What's up with it? Unfortunately, these fall in the $17.99 range, which I'm not going to use my discount today for purposes of the video, but down here, we go, $7.89 with believe you can't read that with these glasses, but you can get a postcard size of some of the ones here. Very cool. This Pinocchio statue is unfortunately out of the budget, as is Stitch there. And unfortunately this Figment is slightly out of the budget at $8,000, but very cool. Alright, so we're approaching Japan. I think Japan is going to be the spot, if any, where we can find something to fall within that $14 range. Let's see. I don't know. Sometimes it's pretty pricey here, but you just never know. What a beautiful day to go inside and get some air conditioning anyway. Just so expansive the way this opens up. Everything looks gigantic when you start approaching. I know that's a lot of that's the trickery of Disney Imagineering, but it just looks so huge when you get over here. There's a lot of little items here that I think would fall into it. And the Nano Block Tamagotchi set. Unfortunately, that bottle is $28. Have a Kirby pencil case that I don't know if that's gonna come out too. That's $26. Maybe I should have cheated and used my discount. $16.36 for that Kirby rice bowl. These Tamagotchi plushes, I guarantee, are over. These little Yoshi and assorted Mario character plushes look like these are, I can't read that, $32 for those? So that's a little higher. Could get some Hello Kitty chopsticks. I'm sure that's within the range. As also might be a couple of these other little items. This puzzle can is a no. Here we go. Hatsune Miku. $18 for that fan. So I'm not going to be able to get that. The tote bag is... That tote is $20. Very cool though. Oh, we have a little Godzilla magnet here. That is $15. That's the closest that we've seen to the magic number. And with an annual pass, that would be completely fine. Here we go. All right, have we found it? Yes, $5 for these chopsticks. So that, technically... Technically, that did it. You probably get a bottle cleaning sponge as well for that, and then all sorts of facial care products, things of that nature. So, you also have the Gachapon here, which I believe does not accept, can't use your gift cards on this, but I believe these are also within the range. It's a little high. I forget how much it was last time, but I remember feeling as if I'd made a terrible decision. I need some AC, so we're going to head back into the museum area back here, across this bridge. The beautiful, serene stream passing through. And then Head back into the Kauai Museum here. I know we've been back here before, but it's always pretty cool. Look at that little fridge, you know. Cool little phone charms here, which I'm sure they had a ton of inside the store. There's Tom Nook, he wants his money. Astro Boy, one of my favorites. And then this guy, which I wish you could buy. And then that little guy too, the little Nita, the little white fella. Very cool. And this, I have one of these little model kits I was putting together, but I forgot to finish it, so it's in a drawer. I guess I should also mention that if you did not want to get a souvenir, you could get, for what I've got right now still in the cart, 2 items, I feel, over at Grab and Give, like 2 more food items. And get another, the chicken, or they had like a fried macaroni thing, I think I saw, with like a dipping sauce. So yeah, very good idea to get something on the cheap. All right, so other options too, if you want the Moroccan Mule, which is very, very good, or the ice mint tea, those would fall a little cheaper under the budget than the El Jefe. But you've also got, look at all these, pretty much every meal here is under $14, except for the spicy shrimp. So, very good idea. Very good idea to eat here. Also, I will notice there are a lot of fans, and it's very dark inside. You're out of the sun. Yeah, Spice Road, one of my favorite restaurants here at Epcot, without a doubt. It's pretty dead here. Compared to what it had been during a festival. Tomorrow, it's also saying that there is no reservation needed, which I believe means that it's a very low turnout day. So, not that I feel like they should be needed anyway, if you have the annual pass, but you know, it is what it is, right? We're still in 2020, aren't we? No? Okay. So, we are heading around France and head into, I believe the London area is what I'm thinking. I don't even know if they have is there a gift shop in France? I don't know. I don't think I've ever been there. I've never checked. Maybe I'll walk around that way and see if there's a little something over there. I feel like there might be one on the other side of that fountain. We'll touch base. Oh yes, there is one over here. Also, what a lovely fountain here with some child's vomit in there. Floating pool of child's vomit inside of the fountain, which is always great. Yeah. No, I never come back through here at all. So this is where the Beauty and the Beast sing-along is back here. And then you've got some gift shops that kind of wrap around, a couple, and then back that way are the paths to the other sections, the fancier restaurant. which I believe that other restaurant is 195 a dish. Ooh. So that might be, that'll definitely be another day. Maybe sometime in 2029, we'll check that one out. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess France does have a little bit more to it than it looks like when you first check it out. Although I think one of those situations is the exit for Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. Yeah, let's continue around. The new Ratatouille redo is going, I guess, as well. So that's pretty cool. They removed the 3D, which, you know, they never gave me the glasses anyway. So maybe it's better. We'll see. We're in the Canada gift shop here, and they do have a ton of different items that are within the budget. You can get this. They have it at other places too, but this Epcot passport here, which comes with a big, huge ambassador button, all sorts of fun activities for the kids. I think these are usually pretty cheap. No price on those. Fortunately, this ornament is $20. Pins here. So, you can also get the Canada flag, which I feel better about. And look at these here. Nice Christmas decorations. Put on your tree. Like this, I don't think they had this last time I was here. Very cool. I think that might be this year's Christmas sweater. They did have these last time. Anyway, look at these. Very, very cool. The mug set. But the one thing that I saw in here that I was very excited about, but does not fall within the budget, so I cannot get it as part of this video. But they finally have the tan moosehead hats back, which I need another one, thanks to the dog chewing up the back of mine, so that is on my list of things to get friggin' out of here. Also did find a couple of items that are very close to falling within, and one is this moosehead mug here, $14.99. Also this Epcot wine glass, which had a lot of different locations, which is also $14.99. And here, Epcot shot glass, $9.99. I think that might be your winner to fit within the budget of $40 a day. I am going to choose one of these items and then continue on the journey. These, I don't know what this is. This is $9.99. This mug, $16.99, a little outside of. Lincoln Log set will not fit in the budget. You get this rock with a little miner in it. $19.99, that's close. All right, well, I messed up and I got the hat. So I went over the budget, all right? By like a good amount, and then I used my discount. I cheated on this one. If you want to see more of these attempts and ultimate failures at doing $40 a day at Epcot, which I could have done. I could have done if I would have just gotten one of the other items. Make sure to tune back. Tell me if you have any deals that I should check out around the parks. Try to keep this down. All right, keep this budget down under this $40. We're gonna do a series of these, then we might up it, and then see what sort of things we can hit within that amount. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you have a great time. And yeah, I'm sorry, I had to get it. They've been sold out for months, so I had to get it. Goodbye.
Well, I guess you could like, or you could comment, or you could subscribe. But I'm not gonna tell you what you should do, 'cause you're an adult, and you've been through it, and you can make your own call. Oh, but I'm just gonna say, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, that would be okay. Thank you, Dole Whip Nights. Well, I guess you could like, or you could comment, or you could comment, or you could subscribe. But I'm not gonna tell you what you should do, 'cause you're an adult, and you've been through it, and you can make your own call. Oh, but I'm just gonna say, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, that would be okay. Thank you, Dole Whip Nights.